Stezo Radio is for adults only.
The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. Well, it's that radio show where we go toe to toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago. And it's our point of view. So tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing, ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen because we spitting and simping. The Stezo Radio Show, the Stezo Radio Show, the Stezo Radio Show, Stezo Radio Show, the Stezo Radio Show, the Stezo Radio Show, the Stezo Radio Show, the Stezo Radio Show.
Welcome back. Another episode of Stezo Radio. We piggybacking off a topic we took from Facebook. Well, that we started on Facebook. That been going about 4 days strong now. I guess the best way to describe the topic is
she take my money when I'm in need. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over time. The league's on me.
And the topic is, if you present a woman with a very small, teeny weeny engagement ring, we talking half a rice size for a diamond type engagement ring. We keeping it bubble gum.
It's been referred to as the ring that comes out of the bubble gum.
Yeah,
It's Cracker Jack, son.
The Cracker Jack ring. I
Yeah.
think that's bigger.
So we gonna get to the intro to get this going. Go.
What's going on? It's Residential Young Kurt. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, @_Kurt SR, Snapchat, SR_Kurt.
You got Remy back at the round table. You can follow me at Instagram at Remy_SR.
This is the awesome ancient Kurt. Catch me at Will_Small World on Instagram.
It's your boy Flint the Pimp. Follow me at Flint_982 on Instagram and the Shogun of the Shy on Twitter.
And we have a special guest in the house today. What is your name?
Jasmine here.
Okay. She's scared.
Tongue-tied.
Now, on Facebook. Oh, before we go any further, we got background by one of our favorites. This King Music, straight out the shot. So, I'm trying to think where to start with it. I guess basically, we're gonna be nice and ask the lady first because she's by herself. We did put a call out to a lot of females as far as they could have called in or showed up, but they had things to do, so you know how it go. Jasmine, if you're presented with this ring, the itty bitty teeny weeny diamond ring, are you accepting that ring or are you hurting his poor feelings and telling him to get the fuck on?
First of all, I don't think that would, I wouldn't even be in that situation because I wouldn't date somebody who would give me that teeny weeny little rice of a ring.
You talking about dating them now or dating them in your, let's say, your 20s?
Now, if I was young in my 20s, then that would be something totally different. But by me being in my 30s, don't come with me with that.
Okay. So the ring matters. Size or price?
I mean, the ring could have been better. I mean
in general. I mean, just saying in
I
general.
won't even say by the price.
So the size of it matters?
The look.
The look matters?
The look.
So if he had
really
a fancy band on that rice size diamond, you going?
I mean, pretty much it's
Take your time.
it's the look. I mean, like this, like if he can't really afford it, but like I said, I wouldn't even be in that situation because the guy that I be with, I know that he can afford a decent ring.
Go ahead, Flint.
I just got a point to that. Okay, so just because at that point in time he can afford a decent ring, he's supposed to purchase you know, man, a better ring. What if that was a family heirloom or was his grandmother's or, you know what I'm saying? And that's an actual symbol of something.
Oh, then that would be something totally different. Then I would be flattered, like, wow, you actually really give me your grandmother's ring.
But does he have to like open the box and say, "Will you marry me? This is my grandmother's ring." right. Because if he open that box and then damn that little
right.
he gonna be like,
No,
"Nope."
but then at the same time, if it's still that little rice of a diamond, I don't.
You're not gonna
like,
accept Granny's ring? Wow, Granny.
No,
the
see, that'd be
ring.
something totally different. Okay, if he sit up here, it's like, look, I know that it may not look much, but this is my granny's ring, blah, 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 and I just want to give it to you. Then I'll just like, oh, that's so sweet of you, you know, that you give me that. But if I know that he can afford to give me something better, but then he just up and just gave me that ring, I feel like that he should give me something better than give me that little ring than what he gave me.
So it's the price or size. Which one is it? You see saying better, but
So
a
like, if that
CZ could
ring-
be better.
That little bitty ring was 10 grand.
I mean, the ring was really small.
with that
I mean,
that little itty bitty ring that we saw in that picture was
It was really-
$10,000.
I wouldn't want the ring. I wouldn't want. I don't
If
care.
it
It
was
was.
10 grand?
I don't care that it was 10 grand. It was real small that I don't want.
Okay, so she will take a big Cuban zirconia.
No, I want a diamond. I want a real diamond. Don't you go there. I want a diamond, a real one.
Look, what if it looked like a
It's
real
a look.
diamond?
No,
What if
the
it
look,
really
and it
look
had to
like-
actually be a real diamond, a nice diamond.
I mean, but no, like let's say like you guys, he proposed to you, and so he gives you a ring. So like the band is 100% gold, and he had to get you a CZ
Don't
at
give me.
first.
No, I want real diamonds.
Really?
Yes, I want real diamonds.
I mean, shoot, dude, they got S1s and S2s. Don't worry about it. It ain't got to be VVS.
Yeah,
I mean, but
that's true.
And they
right,
real.
I'm just saying in general, though, like, all right, yeah, you pay for the clarity of the diamond, but like my man went out and spent $5,000 on the band. So the band is set up to get blah 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 diamond put in it. But here, baby, this is for you. It looks official. Like he can go out and get the fake CZ that you go get at the at the you know the.
But
the
you know,
beauty supply
some of
store.
those is more expensive than the
yeah.
diamonds.
No, some of them.
I mean, they have those, and so if the guy gave it to you, you still would not accept it.
All I'm saying, like again, like I told you, I wouldn't be in that situation of because
But let's
first of
say
all,
you
'cause like,
were. We talking
I just
20s.
can't-
We talking 20s.
Let's
Okay.
slide off into being king. What if?
because I'm just saying because the guy, because I'm just saying that the guy that I'm with, he already know how I am, so
But he can be
knows
broke.
not
Just lying to you.
not
It's
to
true.
come with me
Right.
with that ring.
That boy can have hella credit, and that money, all his
Hell
cards
yeah.
is maxed out.
He just
Okay,
one
so
bad
now,
crack
so-
act habit from being broke.
Okay, so what's the question then? What if I was in my 20s?
Yeah, in your 20s.
Okay, so you want me to go back to my 20s?
Yeah,
and you give me that
how
little
long
ring.
ago was that? We talking what? How many years ago when you was in your 20s? I'm just saying, because you was like, you want me to go back, like it's going to be hard.
No, that's not that.
Last year,
What? Yeah, that was just last year. Whatever.
just got out at 29.
29
But
lives.
anyway, okay,
But go
in my
ahead.
20s. Like I said, it was something totally different. Just, you know, at that time, you know, you really, y'all in love, you know, you're not working or anything. You take anything.
Yeah, but isn't more? It's the point of the love versus what the
Right,
ring
it's the
costs.
symbolism. You know, it's what it represents, not the size of the
I done
cost
seen
of it.
plenty of niggas give out the biggest, dumbest ring ever and got
Man,
plenty of bitches on the side.
Right,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Here's this ring. Shut the fuck up.
Or even the fact they get the biggest, dumbest ring, and then they fucking marriage don't last nothing but 2-3 years.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, man, to me that ring
So
doesn't matter.
that's why guys, what you talking about? Give them little rings because
No,
it's not
I'm
gonna
saying
last?
that. I'm just
I'm
saying
not
that.
trying-
I'm just saying that the ring,
No, we-
the
I mean, that
size
do give
and
me
the
a whole lot
cost.
of upgrading.
I'm just saying the size
I
of the
mean,
cost
it's
of the ring
fine with
shouldn't
the
matter.
upgrade, but all I'm saying that if you can afford it, then get it. If you can't afford it,
Right.
then you know if this is all that you can get,
Right.
then fine. But like if I was in my 20s, whatever, yeah, I guess I would accept the ring. But you know,
So
of
now
course,
that you
you know,
older-
I'm not gonna be rude about it. I'm gonna accept it, but I'm gonna be looking at the ring because I don't like the ring. So I'm gonna point blank. I don't like the ring, but I'll
now-
take the ring.
So now, all right. So you and this guy been together for years and years on out, and it came to the point where he wanted to propose to you, but his finances wasn't correct. So instead of him giving you an itty bitty ring, dude didn't propose, but you really want to get married. Now, what's your stance on that?
Yeah, like now, if you say you know in your 20s is one thing, but now you're in your 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So
now what about my 30s?
if he, like Remy saying, he ain't got the bread now, but he wants to marry you.
Okay, save the money and give me a nice ring.
That's what I'm saying. So you willing to wait? No. That's what he's saying. So
Yeah.
so you're willing
because you said save the money.
Exactly.
Right. Don't try to do that.
Wait, well, just not even that. But I'm just saying. So
Some overtime.
you would be willing to postpone your wedding for years just for a ring?
Just for
But
the ring?
I mean, if you can't get a ring, how the heck you gonna pay for a wedding?
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. We're saying that you want the wedding. Of course, I'm pretty sure you want the honeymoon, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you want the ring.
Yep.
That's 3 separate bills. You only got, y'all say 2 incomes, but really you only got 1 income because the man's supposed to buy the ring, right?
And the man, so who supposed? Oh no, actually the female's father's supposed to pay for the wedding.
Yeah, but
And
you know
nobody got
Okay,
daddies
but
no
you know
more.
that
Yeah.
don't
That ain't
happen.
Then that man falls on the female. That's how,
No.
right.
because so, fall on me, courthouse.
So look, this was a scenario that I brought up in the situation. So I decide 2 things. So I decide I want to get married, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I look at my finance and I'm like, damn, I can't afford no ring right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I can afford a house. Weird.
Go ahead and get the house.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I go out and I surprise her and say, man, I bought you a house.
I wouldn't even worry about that ring.
She gonna say, no, but this how women are these days. Did you put my name on that house?
Oh, yeah, you got to do that.
And they gonna be like, and you gonna be like, no, I want to surprise you. I ain't want you to have nothing to do with it. Your credit fucked up, so
Yeah.
I bought you a house.
And then
Then
you,
she'll catch an attitude.
No,
Now, wait a minute.
because it's in your name,
Women
so
these
it
days-
wouldn't be her house. It would be your house.
But
if we
her
gonna be
credit,
together-
I'm about to say, her credit
If
bad.
we gonna be together,
She might
we
can't get on
together.
there.
If I'm talking
Yeah.
about I want to marry you, this is your house because
Yeah.
you didn't
Our
have
house,
one.
right?
I
And then
bought you
think-
a house. I bought
but
you
it's
something.
still not her house, though.
but if she'd have took that little itty bitty ring
So look,
and
okay,
got
on the flip
married,
side of it, if I came to you and said, baby, I want us to get married, but I need you to co-sign for this ring, you would be offended.
yeah, that is a great fucking point.
Co-sign for
Stezo
the ring.
slow clap
I need
on
you to
that
put your name on this ring. I want us to get married. I want us to be together forever. I want you to go to the spot and pick out that ring, and we both gonna put our name on it. I'm gonna pay for it.
How's that? I'd be fine with it as long as he paying for it.
one. Oh, okay.
If I got
All
good, if you know I got good
But
credit,
if I bought
whatever,
you a
and
house
you have
and
the
didn't
down
put,
payment.
no, we still in a bad credit spot.
But you just say that my name is,
You still gonna put. You're gonna share this debt with me
Yeah.
on this ring,
but you're gonna pay it.
but I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay,
But if I don't put your name on that house,
Yeah.
it's
you
not
don't
my
feel like
house.
it's a house. I don't get that.
It's not because my name is not on the house.
But that's only a piece of paperwork. But you guys are building the future that you guys are going to be together.
I feel better that get
You gonna be
married.
financed for 2 years. I'll put
Okay,
your name on the house.
all right then. That's when I would feel better.
You know,
Then,
I mean,
but other
you
than
gotta
that, I won't
refinance.
feel
You
better
just get
because
a
my
quitclaim
name is not
deed.
on that house.
And like you just quit claim the deed the house. Like you just change up the paperwork.
Yeah,
But,
that's fair.
but like I said, had she accepted the itty bitty ring,
We wouldn't
they'd be
going through none of
married
that.
and she'd get the house regardless.
Right. You gonna get the house regardless.
You see what I'm saying? But now
Like,
you gotta
fast-
save up for all
You be
this.
faster to get that house if you take that little itty bitty ass ring. You be
Yeah.
faster to get a lot of shit. You could be driving a Jag with an itty bitty ass ring on
I
your finger.
understand that. I mean, if you talk about you doing other big things, whatever, then fine. Yeah, I'll sacrifice of having that little ring until
Why is
I
that
get.
Yeah, why gotta be a sacrifice? That's like giving up babies to the God.
Okay, so from a man's perspective, and I don't know if a lot of men share this, but that ring is basically me putting a value on how much I love you. And that shit's not fair.
No, but it shouldn't be. It doesn't matter how big or small. That don't mean. We just said. I just said
what
what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying. That's what we're
a
talking
dude to
about.
have a girl to have a 5-carat ring that a dude gave to her, and they marriage don't even last a year.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So that is not a. It's not. It shouldn't even be. Technically, the ring. That's what people gotta get the misunderstanding. The ring is not a symbol of love. It's a symbol of commitment.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless if it's big, small, it's the same.
So the big ring, see, I'm gonna commit.
Rubber band.
The big ring
And
means
it's
I'm gonna
just,
commit to you a
and
lot.
it's just women just love diamonds and like to see it shine and look all pretty.
Then
and
how about this?
everything,
How about
and
you get a
then-
small ring and a nice chain? How about that? a nice diamond tennis bracelet.
I had a girl tell me on the same topic. I brought it up to as many females as I could run across. Ones I trust their judgment. I had a 6-figure female. This girl went to school. She made good money, been on a job for 15 years, never been married. I said, I brought it up to her like, look at this picture. Would you take this ring from a man who you really loved and cared about?
Right.
She said, yeah. I had another chick that she 5 figures. You know what I'm saying? She making 50 grand a year, working every day, got kids, blah, blah, ain't never been married. She said, you know that shit they got on QVC? That Dominique shit? She's like, you give me the biggest one of them you can find, and I'm going to take that shit. Because all I'm doing is showing this shit off to my girls, and they don't know the difference.
You know, a wise man said that to me. He said that women want the ring so they can show it off to their friends.
And it is, that's really true.
That's
So what if
it
she ain't
is.
got no friends? Would she take the little itty bitty ring?
I mean,
I'm about to say, and I'm gonna tell you right now, and that wise man was that nigga.
And that's nigga with an A, not an E.
I mean, even like, they don't even have to be friends. You could be at work and you get
Right.
that ring on your finger or whatever. And then people looking at your finger and you want to rock it like, yeah, my man loved me. Look at my ring.
Why does
But
that
then
mean he loves
when you
you
see
so
the
much,
little ring, and then it's like you really don't want to show it because it's like when they see it, they be like,
We talking about us men and our
really?
egos and our pride.
And so I feel like that if you're going to give her a ring, you should try to, because it kind of represent you. Because when another woman, the outside or anybody else on the outside, they looking in and they see in that ring, it's, oh, girl, he really love you. Or
I gotta
if they
love
see
her
a
honesty
ring,
right now. I gotta love
or
her
if you
honesty.
see a ring and it's small, it's like, girl, please, you see that ring on her finger?
So,
That's
you got, Ring? What you
dang
got?
So
thing.
with that about the small ring. So you got the small ring. You at work. You don't want to show it to your girls, but like
I ain't gonna
dropping
wear
you,
it.
I'm dropping you off at work like a Lamborghini.
I'm not gonna wear it. Well, no, see, I wasn't even gonna.
I mean,
go
and
that
then,
Yeah, don't see that example.
Drop her off with that
Right, and she got a small
But
ring.
but listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, you tripping.
She gotta be driving her own Lamborghini.
But listen to what I'm saying. You didn't get the big ring. You got big house, and we living well.
Then I'm gonna have to bring all that
Then
to
you
get
should have the big
pictures,
ring,
and I'm
though.
gonna have to show.
No.
All
She
these
should have the big
pictures.
ring.
no,
If
but
you living well with a big
Yeah, but that
house.
sound kind of
But this,
crazy.
this is stuff that has just came along.
But then
No,
you
we
talking
talking
about
about
In the beginning, like, you know,
feel like-
engagement.
Wait. So the point that I was trying to make, like, okay, so you saying, girl, look at how much he loves me. Look how big this ring is, and the other chick is sitting there like, well, you know what I'm saying, man. My ring is small, but I love him. He loves us. Blah blah blah. The small ring chick, 9 times out of 10, marriage gonna last way longer than the other chicks. So she can show it up until where your ring at? Oh, we got a divorce last week. Why? Because he was fucking 5 bitches around the corner.
Because that
Right.
ring had you so mesmerized.
Man, that you don't even
Yeah,
understand.
that you didn't watch him going outside every day.
You know what
Saying
I'm
he
saying?
playing basketball
And
with
the
no
reason why I
basketball
say
I
gym
just get the
shoes.
statistics on that.
You want to know? You know the reason why?
flip-flops on.
Right.
You know the reason why I say
They cologne.
that is because at this present date, more than 50% of marriages fail, end in divorce within 2 to 3 years. Over 50%, it's like
Yeah.
54,
That's right,
55. And you better believe I'm going to say 80% of them had big rings, son.
Yeah.
More than little ones.
9 times out of 10, the ring wasn't even finished being paid for
Exactly.
Before they got divorced.
You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? So, and that's why I'm saying, like, y'all have this misconceptions as female, like, I got to have a big ring. No, you got to have a big relationship.
But when I'm saying
the hell
that,
with the ring.
The ring doesn't have to be all that big, but just something nice. I mean, a nice ring, a real diamond, real gold,
My wife took a rubber band.
but just look better
Real talk.
than the little specks. Well, that's good. Good for her.
So-
But no, I don't want no little.
Let me ask you a
Itty
question,
bitty.
Jazzy. You ever been married before?
Yeah,
How many times?
once.
One time.
Just once? You sound educated. Just one marriage.
And I didn't have a itty bitty little ring.
And what happened to that ring after y'all part ways?
I pawned it.
See? That's what women do.
Which is why.
Which is what
So you
women
felt like
do.
that was your ring.
Cause it is my ring.
Which is why they want the big ring.
It is no, that's not.
It's called a fall
It's
sex.
That
escape
sounds crazy.
No, think about
Plan in
it.
your head, I want the big ring. So then, because I know it's not going to work. So then.
No,
I
you don't say it's not going to
That's
work, but
crazy.
it's like
It's that
it's
if.
a what if.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's not a what if.
That's-
It's just that because the ring is pretty, you want a pretty ring. So you can show it off like, look, this is what my man
So what
bought.
if I go through
It
your
has
jewelry
nothing
box
to do with if it
and you got
just.
pretty rings in there that you don't wear, and I pull one of them out, clean it up, and give it back to you?
Right, you don't want that.
You don't
Exactly, you don't want.
I don't
So
want that because it's.
you can't keep saying it's
No,
a
I
pretty
want it
ring.
because it's
It's a
mine.
pretty ring.
But it's mine.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
know I
okay,
want
but
it, but
when you said
that's not.
you said it's pretty, so that means I should be able to get the cubic zirconia ring.
No,
That's really
like
pretty
did
too.
you just hear what I said?
I know.
I said
You said
I
it gotta
want
be
a
real.
real
You see what I'm saying?
diamond.
It is. Cubic zirconia is not real. It's real cubic zirconia.
She
The
wants
real
a
cubic
savings
I
account. She wants a savings account.
real diamond,
A savings account.
and it.
Yeah, you want a savings
Well, it's
account.
a
real
fallout platform.
gold.
So when y'all,
Yeah.
so when it does fail,
no,
they
it's
can
not
punt.
a savings
They
account.
can
No,
punt it.
It has nothing
and
to
get
do
them an
with trying to
apartment
plan
and
to
live the rest of their
pawn.
life.
No, it has nothing to do with a
Hey,
pawn.
equity on my
First
finger.
of all, you putting words in my mouth.
I'm helping you explain
No,
your
you're
case.
not helping me
I'm helping
nothing.
you.
You're not helping.
I'm on
me.
your side.
No, you're not.
We're all on your side.
Right.
No, you're not.
I'm on the opposite side of the wall.
I'm bad at I'm going to the store. Let me get
You know
five
what? But
diamond
see, but honestly, literally, man, when I proposed to my wife, she took the rubber band, no problems, no excuses, no explaining. Her ring that I bought her, it was of a sizable amount of money. You know what I'm saying? I know they say 3 to 5 months, what you supposed to, you know what I'm saying, do. I did like a year's salary. Like it was sizable, you know what I'm saying, joint. But the only reason why I did that is because she took that rubber band. She still used to wear the rubber band. You know what I'm saying? Even with the ring, like man, like she wasn't about that. Now, yeah, all her teacher friends and all was all, you know what I'm saying? And she was just like, okay, it is what it is.
So what's your view on like getting tattoos?
Instead of rings, you know how
like you
some
get a
people
tattoo on
tattoo.
your-
I said something about that. I mean, like, shoot, I'd rather just get a little tattoo until when you can afford to give me the ring.
So you want the tattoo and
nice.
the ring?
So
Yeah, when you can afford it, and that's when to replace it, and I put it on my finger.
So look-
I'd rather wear that than that little rice of a ring.
But I
let
will
me-
respect that though.
Let me put the ancient
Yeah.
Kurt twist on it, okay?
Go ahead.
Give me no ring
This
at
is where
all.
my mind is at with it. If I sit down and we've been in the game, me and you together 7 years, right? Me and my girl been together 7 years, and I say it's time to shit or get off of the pot. And I decide after doing the math, I'm gonna get off the pot. I can't afford to marry you because I can't buy you the ring that I want you to have, that
What's
I think
wrong
you're worth.
doing overtime?
And I'm gonna say, you know
Hold
what?
on.
I'm sorry,
That
go
is
ahead.
so rude.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna break up with you. I'm gonna pack my shit and I'm gonna leave because I can't afford to marry you.
Right, and you would want
Then
that.
I'm gonna be shitty as hell every time my name come out your mouth.
Yeah.
Because I didn't come up with that finance to make that thing unfold. Because I didn't make up my mind. Now I wanted to get married. I was
Right.
ready to sign,
Right.
seal, and deliver myself to you wholeheartedly. But I knew
but
that
he
I
couldn't
couldn't
afford
financially
afford
afford
the
to
ring.
give you the ring that you deserve.
Well, no, they
That's
deserve
a
that.
cop-out.
that
No,
you
no, no,
want.
no, no, no. No, I'm talking about, we've discussed.
How he felt it.
We've
What she
discussed
wanted.
what she's saying. I want a nice, moderate size, real ring. It can't be nothing bullshit,
and he
blah,
couldn't do
blah.
overtime.
And then I say,
What if you're doing overtime to pay to pay the mortgage and the bills?
But you know what? In reality though, like a lot of people are
what if
financing.
they don't offer overtime on
Wait,
job?
hold on.
No.
Go ahead, Remy.
In reality, a lot of people are financing wedding rings today. They are on a
Yeah,
payment plan.
but that's what I'm saying. If your credit is shitty, you know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, he can't get it.
You got to think about it. Your credit is shitty. You already. Let's say that you are the main breadwinner, so you working the OT because you got to pay the mortgage, all the bills, maybe the car note. That ring don't look like it's coming anytime soon because you already stretched thin, maintaining the household.
I mean,
So what you gonna do? You not gonna take that itty bitty ring? You just gonna not get married at all? Like
I mean, the
fuck?
ring could have been just better than that. That little rice-a-roni. It wasn't even a
Could've
little
came out of a better
rice-a-roni.
bubblegum machine.
Yeah, a better. I mean, the
understand.
bubblegum machine
But
rings
but
are
let's
better
just
than
say that that's
I mean,
all he could afford. I mean, he
No,
already
but
stretched thin.
no, he just picked that ring. If there's other rings that probably
At that same price, he
yes,
like
at that same price that looks better than that little
That was a little clown.
ring.
So
That's all I'm saying.
What do you think a man should spend on a engagement ring?
Like,
Engagement
do you
ring?
go with the whole 3 to 5 month rule? Well, you go with the 3-month rule of your
It's
salary.
3 months of your pay. It's
It say 3 months
worth
of your
paycheck.
pay should be the price of the
Should
ring.
be the price of your ring.
I just go by the nicest of the ring, and I mean it's just real. The diamonds, because they have deals too. I remember I saw like a ring that was nice for like 15.
1,000.
15,000.
No,
I'm
1,500.
going
Oh,
to the
1500.
pawn shop.
Yeah, I saw a ring for 1,500.
You know, I don't knock the
that was
pawn shop. You
actually,
right.
Your local pawn shop.
Yeah.
was actually
They got
kind of
good stuff.
Whatever
nice.
you do, don't go to the diamond exchange though.
But
Jewelry
but I
exchange.
guess
In
I mean,
Bensonhurst.
if you're to put a price or whatever, I mean, I don't think. I mean, if you had, you can't really afford whatever. I mean, 2,000.
So you really not, because we had women on the Facebook page that were more stuck on the price.
No,
Hold on,
it's just I just wish that ring just looked better. That's all I'm saying.
So you more on the look of the ring.
Go around just with that little dot.
I mean,
And
but
they
that-
up there, with a magnifying glass.
we
Like,
know
girl, let
this-
me see that
this on
diamond.
The jewelry though, the better it look, the more it costs. That's just the
No, that's not true.
Really?
That's not true. Because you could find a ring that looks way better than, I don't know how much that ring, but I know that ring couldn't cost much. But
Yeah.
say that you had another ring, you see another ring and that ring looks a whole lot better and it could cost cheaper.
So can I give you a fake ring and a real diamond?
Did you just hear what I just
No,
said?
that's what I'm saying. Can I give you the fake ring part? Can I give you a fake ring and
Did
a
you
real
just
diamond?
see? You still didn't hear what I said because I
The whole
said
thing gotta
I
be
wanted
real?
a gold ring. It has to be real, and I want a real diamond.
Dude, you can get
I just asked
you can get you a S1 diamond for about $75. No, it's a real diamond. It's cloudy and it's spotty than a mother.
But it's
like
a real
lemon.
diamond.
But it's a real diamond. It's
Little
gonna be
index on
huge.
that
Because
shit.
I mean, this is if you cannot afford it. I'm just saying that you still could find like a little nice ring than that little speck of a ring. That's all I'm
Okay. We kind of beat that up for a while. I want to switch this up real fast because I want to get to this upgrade because we kept hearing that a lot. We kept hearing upgrade. Let's upgrade later on. Now, before we allow you, because you solo as far as the women, before we allow you to speak, we got a good question again from a great young man. And his question was, what does the guy get as far as the upgrade during the marriage?
That was from Flint to Pimp. That's where that question came from.
What does, honestly.
If I'm upgrading you, how's you upgrading me?
How do women upgrade their husbands in the
They
form
do-
of gifts?
They do the same thing. I mean, like anniversaries, whatever. They take the husband and take it and get it upgraded.
Really?
Put some more.
Right.
Yeah,
Never heard of
they don't
that.
do that.
I've never
Question.
heard.
My
We've been
mom
talking
did
about
that.
this.
Really?
Who buys the husband's ring?
The husband.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Do
awesome.
they?
No, you know what though? No, my
thought the woman
wife.
does.
Yeah, my wife bought my ring.
I
bought mine.
and
So
I did
now
mine
do the
too.
same rules apply with the whole 3-month salary?
Huh?
No, she didn't spend no 3 months.
Nah, see that my understanding, like the guy's ring is always cheaper than the woman's ring.
Yeah.
By how much though?
my-
$5 or $500?
Cause I mean, I have a good one. Like
Okay.
like my ex, I had bought my mom. She had I forget what was this, K Jewelers. It was one of those places.
The ripoffs?
I can't remember what jewelry it was or whatever.
Right.
But she had a credit card and she had got a discount off of that too.
Mm-hmm.
And the ring was like for a guy it was $1,000, but I got it for $450. And
And your ring costs how much?
my ring was like $2,000.
Did you get it appraised or did you take a
So-
for it?
No, I went to. What you talking about?
So he said
I'm
your-
talking about
your
the
wedding
ring, the
ring.
purchase.
No, the ring that
Oh,
he bought you.
I went with him and I picked out my ring.
Oh.
So, anyway, I went. I purchased
Quarter.
the. I purchased.
25%, right?
Can I talk? I purchased
I'm
the
trying to
ring.
do- I'm trying to do the math. I'm
Okay,
trying
I
to do the math.
purchased
Go
the
ahead.
ring and I brought it home and I gave it to him. And he looked at the ring and was like, "This is not the ring that he wanted." And it was actually like $1,000 ring, but. No, but because I paid only $450 for
Hold on,
it.
we're clapping. We're clapping. You gotta wait till you stop clapping.
They
You gotta
gotta
wait till you stop
stop
clapping.
clapping. And he said that he
Stezo slow
didn't
clap.
want that ring. I wasn't insulting him. I said, I thought it was really nice. And he was like, no, I don't want that ring. So we went to the store. He picked out the ring he wanted, and it happened to be $1,000. But the ring that he had was $1,000, but I had got it on sale, and then my mom discount. But it was another ring, was a little bit more flashy and all types of stuff was going on with the ring. And he said that he wanted that ring. So I said, okay. So
He wanted
took
to-
that ring
He wanted
back.
to show his friends, like, look how much she loves.
So I took that ring back, and then I had put that ring on layaway.
Oh, put on left. Okay.
Yeah, I put $450 on layaway.
I mean, I don't know how it goes, with ratio or how much, you're supposed to be the man's ring versus the woman's ring. I mean, you can see my ring. My ring was 3 racks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. That's what she wanted to do. I told her I'd have been cool with a little 25-cent eBay ring, to be honest, a little $25 joint. You know what I'm saying? $60 joint. It don't mean much to me, but that's what she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, for dudes, you don't. If I got a $50 ring, I don't need to upgrade that. You know what I'm saying? To a $70 ring. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. That's why I'm like, I don't understand where the upgrade comes in with the men. Women, y'all, I read that a lot on that page about upgrades.
Yeah,
everybody was upgrade.
upgrade.
Technically, you're not supposed to get upgraded until after what, 10? The year 10.
Yeah, silver.
Year
Right?
10, you're
10
supposed to get.
years.
Yeah, you're supposed to get
What's
upgrade.
the silver? 50? Ain't that the silver?
I don't know.
50 is gold.
Yeah, I think 50 is
That's the gold
gold.
anniversary.
I think 25 is silver.
Silver.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think 10 is the bronze or something like that.
so
It's still
technically,
upgradable.
Right.
but I'm just saying, but technically, you supposed to keep that itty bitty fucked up ring, whatever you want to call it, for 10 years, and then you liable for an upgrade.
Well, you know, I'm
In
not
theory.
following that little
But-
retro.
But you know they have.
Because I mean, if it's something that cheap, because if it's something that cheap, then he need to upgrade that very, very,
Well,
very soon.
So
I wonder, do women understand this though? That okay, you get married and now it's time to upgrade. So y'all been married 5 years. Now, as they say, y'all income is one income.
Mm-hmm.
If you are getting upgraded in that ring, you are paying for it.
Yep, at least half of it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Because your income is now his income
Well,
and vice
that's
versa.
And-
So why not just go ahead and just go into the store yourself
Oh, I
and
can do
upgrade
that
the
too.
ring? Oh, okay. No, we
Yeah,
have
'cause see, yeah,
women on the
do that
page
too.
saying that they wouldn't do
I
that.
do
wouldn't
that.
upgrade
Oh,
their
okay.
own ring. It was
Right.
women saying
I
they
do
wouldn't
that too,
upgrade
because
their-
mine's is yours and yours is mine.
Oh, okay.
That's how I look
I'm so
at
glad
it.
we recording this. Keep going.
Right. So that mean, that also means that she putting half on the Corvette for me too. Because
Yeah, I'm
what's
gonna
odds?
need you to upgrade what's in my garage.
Oh yeah. Okay. And
I want them.
the TV, you know,
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because
I might need a
what
bigger
yours
TV.
is
The
mine.
hell with a
Oh,
TV.
man.
from a 50 to a 70, or 50 to an 80.
Because I could go up there and upgrade my ring and then come back home and say, I'm broke, I need some money.
Okay. Now, Jasmine.
Upgrade rings if you gonna be broke afterwards.
Now, Jasmine, I saw you on the Facebook post, and you was going in kind of hard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What did you take from the comments being said from the men and the women?
People out here settling.
Yep.
Settling?
Exactly what
Really?
she was
Yeah.
thinking though.
Yep, settling.
All right, my next question. What do you think the woman did to deserve the upgrade?
I just would think that the guy would want to upgrade, especially if you give her
Okay,
that
let's
little ring.
say he don't want to, and he's asking like, you know, your boss do when it's time for a raise, and he started bringing up the days you called off.
Okay, and what? Then
I'm saying
that
as a-
relationship is doomed.
no,
Because he actually writing it down like, oh, you.
No, I use that as an example because I'm saying because you know, an upgrade basically mean a raise.
It was my birthday.
So what-
They let me do it in the butt.
So what do you say to men who say, what did this lady do, or what did my
She's
wife
his
do,
wife.
and that alone get you an upgrade?
She have kids. I don't know. Maybe they have kids together. Maybe she's doing this. Maybe she's doing that. And I think
What are
she
this and that? I
should
need
But when she-
deserve.
details.
But yeah, that means
Details.
you.
I mean, if she taking care of the kids, taking care of home,
But
why she don't
She
deserve
not gonna do
an
that
upgrade?
regardless. I mean,
Okay, but-
he taking care of the kids in the home. I
So
mean,
you said
you're
that she's
supposed
not-
to when you had kids,
But
right?
if she's your
You're supposed to
wife,
feed
you
them.
should want to upgrade a ring if it looks like crap.
Okay, but let's just say, okay, well, look, let's not say this. Okay. Let's say the ring don't look like crap. Let's say that.
Let's say it don't look like crap. Go ahead.
Don't look
Let's say
like
that
crap.
ring came right. The
Right.
ring came right.
But it's females out there that still want
Okay,
upgrades.
now let me go right there. Like my ring that you know what I used to have in Town Pond. I love that ring, and I didn't have no problem. Like trying to get an upgrade. I didn't care of getting an upgrade, whatever. I
Right.
really like my ring.
But you got females out there though that sit there. But you got females out there that still feel that, okay, let's say that it wasn't that ring. Let's say it was something a little lesser than that. It wasn't the little skinny ring we talking about, but it was a decent ring. So if you feel like, okay, well, I want to upgrade, and he's like, man, okay, what are you doing? Well, what have you done to deserve this upgrade?
See,
You got
that's
a
bunch of
decent
BS.
ring.
See, and that's a fight right there telling me what I deserve. What kind of crap is that? What do you
like, we
deserve?
Did you start blowing me every morning before I go to work?
So you know what?
Signing papers.
That is just so ignorant. I swear.
But this is how
it
men
shouldn't be
think.
like, what do you
Why is it
deserve?
so unfair? We have expectations
wife.
too.
You should be looking at me like, come on now, don't do that.
Husband, you should be looking at me like
I'm not a bank.
Yeah.
Like I said, okay, then I just go to our joint banking
Now check this
account
out.
and I.
Oh, I don't do those.
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna go ahead.
I don't do
So we
those.
don't have
I'm gonna
the
play devil's
discussion.
advocate, all right? Because I know this is how I would expect things to unfold. This is how I would expect things to unfold. We together, we get married. We've been together 5 years.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We've been together 5 years.
Yeah,
we
bro.
get
Okay.
married on that 5th year. 3 years into it, I say, man, I'm not making enough money. I need to make myself more valuable. I need to go back to school. You say, all right, you tell me. You start working part-time, I'm going to go full-time. I'm going to work, you go to school. I go to school, I graduate, I get a degree, go out here, give me a better job, start making more money, and then you fall back, or you stay doing your full-time thing. We all making money. I look up and go, God damn it, this motherfucker just helped me be more valuable, help me do this. She done took the sacrifice.
She made a better agent.
There go your
Made a
upgrade
better
right
agent.
there. I'm making
deserve
more
an
money,
upgrade.
here go your upgrade. Now all that taking care of
Yeah.
kids and shit, I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't give you an applause for doing what you supposed to
But
do.
that's crazy. You
There is
should
no hand clap
already
for doing what you're supposed to do.
want to give your wife an upgrade. Then why is she your wife?
Because he
That's
got tired of side
crazy to-
chicks.
I thought
Crazy. And
I like the way you
should
make
want
your meatloaf.
Or you lost
to
my
want
meat.
to do that. I'm not saying that you have to do it, but
Right.
but don't try to make it like, oh, she don't deserve it, or what, or
that's-
what did she do? I mean,
That's
that's
not- well,
crazy
see, no,
to me.
that's
She
not what
got
we're
your
saying.
back. What the
Look,
heck?
well, see, that's not what we're saying. Wait a minute.
If you've never, hey, look, but if
hold
you've
on.
never been
Let
in
me
a
get-
fight before with your friend, you can't always say your friends got your back. You know what I'm saying? You actually have to go through something
The
to say that
bad
person got
times
your
to
back.
know.
But just because you sitting there riding with me and I pay the light bill, gas bill, everything every month, and I ain't never had a problem with doing that, if we ain't never hit hard times, I can never honestly say that you got my
So
back.
she had to do something for you to say, I'm gonna upgrade.
I've
this.
never been married, and I'm not planning on it. Because
That's
I
crazy.
ain't never been through
That's
no hard
crazy.
time with my
that's
girl
crazy.
before.
Look,
to the
this,
point where I know
this
she
is
got my back.
This is the point that I was trying to make. All right, if everything is status quo through the entire relationship, you own it. There are no ups and downs. It's just a level playing field. Everything is smooth. Why am I upgrading? You know what I'm saying? Something for you. Like we didn't go through something that, you know what I'm saying, man, was traumatic and blah blah. Like he said, man, she got my back. Man, no matter what. Okay, man, yeah, look, boom. Okay, I don't expect nothing more. So why are you expecting something more?
Like I said, that's on you if you want to upgrade it or whatever. But if you up there, give her a crappy ring, you should most definitely.
We said it was decent.
Oh yeah,
talking about on a
then that's
decent
fine.
ring.
Then
We
that's
ain't
on.
taking
Okay,
that.
then that's on you. If
We
you
didn't
want to
upgrade from the
upgrade
crap.
it, if you don't want to upgrade it, then fine, don't upgrade
Well,
it.
you know what? I mean, just speaking, I think that after a certain amount of time, you should get an upgrade, or at least an additive to it.
Off the crappy ring or just a decent
Just a
ring?
decent off the decent
Off a
ring.
decent
Where,
ring.
like they have rings where they're two pieces. Like you'll see a woman walking around with 2 and 3 rings.
Yeah, I seen the one
one
off the
finger,
shorty. Those
because-
slip.
Yeah, they
those
got
slip.
the engagement
They got the
ring, got a couple
three-piece, too.
diamonds.
They got
Then
the three-piece.
they got
Right.
the actual wedding ring with the
Yeah.
diamond. Then you
'Cause
can
that's
add
like-
an anniversary ring on
That's
that.
like, for
right.
instance, like when my mom, when she upgraded her ring, she upgraded her ring and her husband's ring. She didn't wait to ask him, like, hey, are you going to upgrade my ring? No, she went up there, she upgraded hers.
Okay.
and
Well, yeah.
his.
With who's with their money?
Yeah, with
Okay.
their
Yeah,
money.
so-
That's decent.
Maybe not, but that's still cool because again, I mean, both of them got some out the deal. But like you think of a man, like a man really don't care about his wedding ring.
Yep.
I mean, because half the time a man does a trade where he's not wearing his ring to work. So he's probably a weekend wearer, or you know, what I mean, he only put it on the weekend or when they going out.
Weddings, funerals.
Yeah, you about right.
Social events, yeah. I mean, hence, that's why I had the little $50-$60 rings because I don't wear rings like that at work.
I mean, if you work on cars, you're not about to be up in there with your diamonds on.
It's usually
you get those little.
It's usually a diva type dude that's really want the
diva.
I mean, seriously.
The bling.
Yeah, seriously.
You're right.
It's
I mean,
the
like, 'cause
diva.
the man just get a
Got
band.
metrosexual.
He just get the man to get a band and just
My ring was carbon fiber, so you don't get it real.
A lot of guys I know, that I work
Carbon
with, they tell you all day, oh, this titanium.
Yeah,
and,
it's just
and be,
Cool with that.
because it's a cool ass metal. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of it, titanium is actually expensive.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
But it might not have no diamonds in it, but it's just
No,
the
just
band
a
itself,
titanium band.
which is cool.
So yeah, that's more
Isn't
on
that
the.
the one that kind of like sparkle though?
What- no,
like-
Look, dog.
it's like a dull
It's a
gray.
silver
I got
version
one
Oh,
of
that's
that
dull.
right
Okay,
here.
then no,
Yeah,
that's not it. 'cause
I was
the
about to
one
say
that
I got one of them too. Next
It's
time
the
I'll
black
bring it.
one.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
it's
dull,
like a dull.
gray.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man,
So
But
yeah,
there's more men out here will take that
Yeah.
than platinum and
hence
diamonds.
it take it wasn't until my wife passed that I actually started wearing that expensive ass ring because it was always like, dude, I'm not wearing that shit. I mean, it's black diamonds and white diamonds.
right.
And I was
It
just
ain't,
like,
if that's not your
man,
thing, it's
you
not
know
your
what I'm saying?
thing. Yeah.
I was always wearing either that titanium one or the carbon fiber one. And neither one of them was real expensive. It was
I
just
mean, like I say, but if you do a trade, you're not going to be out there.
right.
I mean, for instance, you do what you do, but
Right.
you might get hung up on a wire or something
Yeah.
like, oh, now my
Yeah.
ring done got me and I'm about to lose a finger.
right.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so Jasmine, do you have any questions for us as far as this ring thing go?
Why don't you want to upgrade?
But you know what though?
Now, do you
My
have-
wife
do
was
you-
like you. She was because we talked about the whole upgrade thing. She was like, dude, I love my ring. I would never want to, do anything. You know what I'm saying with it. But the only thing I could see even upgrading from that motherfucker is a goddamn house. Like it wasn't like you can't really upgrade for what it was.
I mean, I think just, in listening to it, it's more or less like, in time, I think you do deserve an upgrade. I mean, but like, we just going to say upgrade your life, though. Like, I mean, shit happens.
Okay.
You got a promotion at your job, so like, hey, baby, I done came home with you a new car.
Right.
I mean,
And I'm pretty sure she would not turn that down.
Right.
I didn't come on with you a new Cobalt. Like, I came on with you, something slick around here.
Hey, we
new
not knocking the
sidekick.
cobalts, y'all. No, we not knocking cobalt. We just giving examples.
I mean, but,
Yeah.
like, in the same as, oh, baby, let's go start shopping for us a new house.
Or, hey, I got that all-inclusive vacation lined
Like,
up.
we're going to Hawaii 7
Yeah.
days. We out,
Yeah.
Come on in this bedroom. Let me put this baby in you.
I just
That's
think
for the upgrade.
That's not an upgrade.
I still just
Take from the
can't.
income.
I just still don't get that when y'all sit up here and said that she had to deserve it or
Well,
whatever.
I mean, most men feel that way.
Yeah.
But that's crazy to me. But if that's your wife, I think that you would want to do these things
you have to think about
for her.
You do in the beginning. You really do. What happens is that through time, we said the fellatio starts to go down, drop down. The communication starts to drop down. But yeah, you want to upgrade. So all of this stuff starts to drop down. That's the reason why marriages usually don't last nothing but about 2-3 years because you don't know how to re-spark it.
And then one thing
know what I'm
that
saying?
I don't think women understand, like me, I've never been married, never came close to it. But what women don't get is y'all always tell us that you right. Remy touche. But I've always heard women say what you did to get me, you gotta continue to do to keep me.
True.
Believe it or not, that's the same for men.
And that's why a lot of men go
Yeah.
cheating too.
Yeah,
Because it's not the-
I
you know
heard
what I'm
that
saying?
too.
It's not the same.
It's not because of
And you
that.
have a lot of women out here that just stop. Like
It's-
women get that ring and they feel like
Yep.
game over. You know what I'm saying? Game
That's-
over.
they got
Yeah, I have,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I got the
yeah.
ring. I ain't doing a damn
I'm
thing
not doing
else.
nothing. And
You know
You know
not
what I'm
every-
saying?
yeah.
I'm not improving my chicken. I'm not improving my weight. I'm not
already
improving
got
my
it.
looks. I
Yep.
got you. I'm good.
And then
stuck.
dude going cheating. Oh, you cheated on me. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta.
Well, you stop doing your hair, you quit getting your nails done, and my chicken start tasting horrible.
Yeah.
Now the gravy got lumps.
I'm supposed to upgrade you for getting lazy.
Right.
The fuck out.
Think about it. Gravy got lumps.
Hey, let's think about it like this. Let's cross this line right now because ain't nobody said shit. But if a man could marry you without never giving you a ring or sitting in front of a judge or a pastor or a preacher or whatever, and y'all be together for the duration of your life, is
Everybody
that who
would
you
be
want?
married.
everybody would be married.
Yeah,
That's that. I agree with that one. I agree with that one.
Everybody.
I'm saying,
If you could just fill out the form and mail it in.
The obstacles that we as men have to overcome to be a husband ain't worth it. They not worth it.
It was for me. I don't know.
if you refuse to make a change, then
let's say this. You found a unicorn.
Everybody keeps saying
You
that.
found a unicorn.
Everybody says that I found
knew
a
your
unicorn.
wife, love your wife from day one. You had a unicorn. I know some other niggas are married to Freddy fucking Krueger.
and that's Mrs. Freddy Krueger.
With the blades.
Man.
Well, she cut hers for her.
Yeah.
She got it.
You kind of get caught up in that too because you start with the, it's just more bad than good.
Yeah.
You wanna carry a woman on a certain pedestal, and the downfall to it on one instance is that your woman dictates that pedestal. If she's the kind of woman that's gonna take that itty bitty ass ring, then you may feel inclined to get her something a little bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean,
But if she's that woman that wants bigger, always want bigger,
Out the gate.
yeah.
then she's never gonna get your true feelings because you're not gonna go out and pick out bigger. You're gonna take
You
her
right.
with you
You right.
and make her get on. That way you can make sure she's satisfied.
Yep.
Because some of them ain't never satisfied.
You know what? I'm glad you said. I'm glad you brought up that point because it's the difference between my wife and my BM. My BM is so much on the man. When I get married, I want this big old rock and blah blah blah. Now, mind you, my BM is married 3 times now. All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it to be bogus, but I'm just saying.
Damn, that's a
For
lot.
somebody that want that much, you done did it 3 times already?
Right. And all 3 times, it was all big, dumb
Yeah.
rings, right? I only been married once. I gave her a rubber band. She accepted it. And accepted it, was happily accepting it. And that's when I was like, okay, you know what? I'm about to go out here and I'm about to break the bank in this shit. You know where I went? I didn't go to no Jared. I didn't go to that. I went to the Diamond District, hollered at Eddie Ford, and had him make her ring for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a one-off. It ain't going to be, you ain't going to go to no other store or Jared or whatever it is. It ain't no production line. It's a one-off handmade joint.
Real quick, if my girl listening, don't get no ideas. Because your shit will be off the back of a truck.
While we sitting here, usually we have interventions. I'm about to confess something. Right here.
Shit.
That's why I hit you with this bottle.
When
We gonna edit that in.
it comes time for me to, like I said earlier, shit to get out the pot, I got a lot of other scenarios to think about, a lot of other situations. So like my girl grandmama came to me.
Oh, not the grandma.
So she said last year we had a conversation about what you gonna do. So you decide what you
Wait,
gonna do.
hold on. She skipped the mama, had the grandma. Oh, that's
Wait. No, she didn't have nothing.
This is
the
just
thing.
something.
Grandma just
Oh,
like grandma
okay.
do.
Okay.
Now, when I go to sit down and think about marrying this woman, I love her to death. But I don't really want it to come down to that point where she got to prove that she got my back. I kind of know it. And I'm kind of ready to ride out on faith about that. But I'm still on the fence. Because I only want to get married once.
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
If
I feel
you
you.
on the fence, then don't
I only
do
want to
it.
get married once. And in my mind, it's not where I'm making these obstacles for why she's not ready or I'm not ready for her. I'm steady watching her. And the moves that she making, I decide in my mind, can I deal with that for the rest of my life? And not only am I marrying her, I got to marry her child. I'm marrying her mama. I'm marrying her grandmama. Man, this is how it's all coming to me. Not because this is what I'm thinking. I'm saying this is how they're bringing it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Cut that shit off right there. It's just her and the child.
Oh,
It's me.
no
It's
doubt,
her and the
no
child.
doubt. It ain't really the child, to be honest with you, because he gonna roll with the punches. That's just how it goes.
Okay.
He like that. I'm in this relationship a lot of times for him. We bump heads, me and my old lady, a lot, because I'm a very hard person to deal with. The
Right.
listeners know that. This ain't your Kirk, by the way. I'm not the easiest dude to get along with, man, because where we got these traditional values and all that type of stuff, my traditional values come from where I come from. I've been through some hard shit, especially when it comes to marriage. My parents was together.
Are you afraid of marriage?
No, I'm not. I think it's a part of life. You know what I'm saying?
Are you afraid of a lifetime commitment then?
No, I'm not.
So with that in mind, of everything you just said, do you think she's holding back because y'all aren't married?
Yes. I've had that. See, my mind state is this. I want to get married because everything is right. I don't want to get married
Yeah,
to
but
make
I don't think you'll
things
ever
right.
get married because I don't think everything will ever be right.
But I know, no,
that's kinda hard.
not right like that.
Like there's
There's
never
never
going to be a
a
perfect.
right. It's
right,
never gonna be
right,
perfect.
that's
What
what
I
I'm
mean
saying.
is, what I mean is this: I don't know how to really comment. It's more like a
Y'all not married.
can
I know y'all.
can I cope? Can I cope
See that?
with these situations, or are we gonna be able to compromise no matter what goes down? Are we really truly gonna be able to solidify, or is it always still gonna be hers and mine?
No. See, what I'm saying is that do you think like she acts out because you guys aren't married though? Like her acting out of the stuff that maybe you don't like, or
There are certain things that she said out of her mouth that when I be like, well, man, we've been together, blah blah. Why you don't do this? And it might have been 10 years, it might have been 3 years. Why you don't do that? You're not my husband.
And you know,
But I can't think of one thing that I haven't done for her
And see,
that I wouldn't do for my wife. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm saying. That even saying something like that, because even if I was your husband, you still wouldn't do it already. And that's what I kind of found out, which, you know, and that's how I knew that it was time for me to marry my wife, is that from y'all living together and you getting married, nothing should change. That flow should
That's
still
kind of what
be,
I mean by everything being
nothing
right.
should change. The flow should be the same.
Yeah,
You know
that
what
next
I'm
day
saying?
we wake up
Because if
married,
you
the
think
whole
a
thing
ring-
should flow the same
Right.
way.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
because
That's
if
what
you
I mean
think,
by right.
If you think a ring or marriage is supposed to change your relationship, then you're sadly mistaken. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not.
You're gonna have that relationship.
It's not.
The problems you had before you got married gonna be the same problems you
still
had
have.
after.
Yeah.
All right. And
I
vice
can
versa.
see that. I can see
You know what I'm
that.
saying? And that's kind of where me and the old lady was. Kurt, no man, dude, we hit bumps. We hit some major stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But the fact that they got over it,
we got over
and
it.
how they got over it was one of the strong points. When he came down and said, man, I'm about to make this move. And it wasn't, in my mind, it was no question why. I knew it already. Like, I don't, you know, your man's come to you with that, you be like, bro, you sure you want to do that? I didn't have to ask that man that.
Right.
Because I seen the ups, the downs, the bumps, the bruises, all that type of shit. Then I seen where they was at right then and there.
Well,
So
do you
it's like-
do you feel you and your lady have enough ups and downs, bumps and bruises, the same way? I'm not comparing
No,
them.
I gonna say no, I don't. Cause I feel like just like a woman chooses her husband chooses his wife. Okay, and if you've been with somebody, see, our generation is a little different than the last generation because we do some shacking.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah, like they wasn't on
They
that.
wasn't on
Right.
that shacking shit.
And we feel like we have to
Yeah,
now.
we have
Yeah,
to,
we
yeah.
feel like we got to. That's how you get to learn a person,
Yeah,
by living
exactly,
with
yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, man, I can't live with this bra no more. You know what I'm saying? She be throwing her motherfucking tampons in the toilet, and I
Clogging
can't
up the toilet,
clogging up the
yeah.
toilet.
You
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you live with somebody that long, and y'all go through everyday scenarios, sometimes those scenarios may reach back over and over and over, like deja vu, over and over and over. Like, goddamn it, did we just go through this?
Yeah.
And over time, one or the other in the relationships becomes more valuable. Kind of like I was saying about the school thing, like somebody gets a better job,
Yeah.
somebody loses some weight or gains some weight, or you know, something to make them more valuable,
Well,
not just to the other person, but to the
the
world.
outside world.
Well,
man.
do you still feel like a team? Do you feel like it's a we or a me? Because me personally, when I feel like as long as I feel it's a we, I'm good. But when it starts feeling like it's a me, when it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? When it's more or less, I got to watch what I do for me because now she's not watching what she does for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do
I
you
know
still
what you're
feel a we or do you feel a me?
saying. To keep it 100, I was down for a while.
Right.
I was just trying my damnedest to make ends meet. And she was working consistent. I was hustling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And my money come, money go. But I just tried to make sure that I put every dollar that I made at the time in the right places. And I wasn't out here waiting for somebody to give me some bread, like working a job. I went out here and found it.
Right.
Got my ass up at 6:30 in the morning like somebody told me to. But I felt like I was making myself valuable. And when that fell off, I decided I'm going to go to school. School is teaching me some shit. School is putting a check in my pocket. But I'm doing something with my time. I never felt like she respected that. I never felt like she felt like the things that I was doing was to better us. Because I got to be more valuable as the head of the body before the body can be strong at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I was taught. That's what I learned in life. Because my examples of men in my life wasn't shit. They was there because it was groceries in the house. They wasn't putting them there. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't teaching nothing. They was taking more than they was giving. And I don't want to be like that.
All right, Jasmine, I want to ask you, and I hate asking you this because it's like you speaking for all the women. But in a situation, not his, but just in a situation where a man goes back to educate himself, do you feel women look at it as he's educating himself for us, or he's educating himself for himself?
I would say for us. Who sit up there and think just for him? It's for him and for us.
Or in that sense, if y'all living together and he goes back to school, would you think, okay, this is, we need a 2 income, home, this ain't the right time? Like, because we're going back to school is never going to be a right time.
Never.
It's always going to be
My reason for going back to school
but I'm just saying.
No. Just to elaborate, my reason for going back to school was because no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't find a job with any value.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was working 2 jobs and hustling, but they was bullshit jobs.
Right.
But it was a job. A man's supposed to work.
Know what you saying, Flint?
So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so in any, since there's never a right time, if you guys are in a relationship, y'all living together, and he decides, okay, well, I'm gonna up and go back to school, meaning that whatever little bullshit job I got, I'm gonna have to quit. Is that a problem for a female, or would that be a problem for you?
I mean, as
too?
long as she can hold
it
down.
down?
Then no, it wouldn't be a problem. I mean, I can't speak for everybody though, because I mean, it depends on their lifestyle of when they was. When he was working, maybe she had some little extra things. She was doing this, she was doing that. But then after that, he quit his job, and then she can't do this, she can't do that. And then it's like, it may be a problem. I don't know.
And you see,
But sometimes, like with a female, they're like, okay, they would sacrifice it, especially if they know that he's really smart. They looking at his grades and everything. They know that it's potential,
going to school
and it was like, okay,
you getting high every day.
I'm
You gonna be a straight A too.
Right, like I'm going,
nigga in college.
like I'm going to invest in him. That's like an investment.
Right.
But if you looking at him, he's not really, he's slacking out, but he's talking about he going to school, but he's really slacking off and he's barely making it. Oh, hell no. You going back to work.
So how much respect, just like I said earlier about the clapping for doing things, the applause for doing things you're supposed to do, how much respect does that man get when he's actually going? I'm talking about hitting Dean's List, hitting President's List, doing all the type of things.
A whole lot of
above and
respect.
beyond
I mean,
the Call of Duty. When it comes to, you're going to school and you're not bringing in any money, but you're doing every possible
right
avenue that you can while you're in school. You're not just in that bullshit.
I mean, but it's the same thing with a job. I mean, dudes gonna get up and bust their ass for.
But it's some cats that go,
you just
like,
don't get paid for it. That's all.
I'm on my job right now, and career advancement inside this job, fuck that. I only want to do what I'm doing right now.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, at the same time, there's nothing wrong with you going to school and getting them good grades or whatever.
Yeah, as long as
you
you showing like you really trying, you not on no BS, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, then you're a good investment.
I mean, especially if I wasn't making a lot of bread. She's making way more money than I was. You know what I'm saying? But in that instance, now that I'm in a better situation because I went to school, it made me more valuable, put me in the mind state of doing what I had to do. Now that I'm making more money, I'm definitely getting those eyeballs. Like, see people around that tree like, so.
Hey, well, you know what? I'm
get married.
gonna wrap this one up because we have a lot of ideas. Well, I'm not gonna say ideas. We're gonna bring you cast and crew. By that, we're gonna interview the cast, and it's gonna be one-on-one with us. If it makes sense to y'all. If it don't, just keep listening, and I guarantee you're gonna love it. But we're gonna wrap this one up, and like we always do, we're gonna let everybody give their parting shots. Jasmine, you pouring like your 8th drink, but I'm gonna let you go first. They gotta know why you was talking so loud and
angry.
She started out real
angry.
cool.
Yeah, she started out mellow, but then it was like, no.
Okay.
No, I'm just fucking with you to make you mad.
A little wine.
So Jazzy, pardon shots on the whole small ring. What you got?
Don't give your woman no cheap ass ring.
That was simple to the point. Hashtag Remy Random. She probably got you beat on that one. But go ahead.
Well, if you can't afford it, don't do it. Bottom line.
Marriage or the ring?
Both.
And that's why we call him hashtag
Random Remy Red.
Go ahead, ain't you? Take your time.
It's quite all right if you feel as though you can't afford this woman and you need to get the fuck on. That is the realest a nigga can get.
And that's Random Remy.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, if you can't afford it, kick rocks.
What you got, Flint the Pimp?
Everybody else had shots to the dudes. I guess I'm the only one who's gonna do one to the ladies. Appreciate whatever the fuck he gave to you, because obviously just be happy that somebody out there loves your ass enough to marry your ass in the first place.
I guess I'm gonna end it with your best bet. Get you a fat girl. Go to White Castle.
Hey, get that chicken ring.
Get the chicken rings, baby. I bet she don't turn them motherfuckers down.
Especially with that mustard.
Hell yeah. And on that note, we out.
Stezo's thought of the day.
We had a lot of fun with this topic. If you want to join in on the topics when we do post them, because we do a lot of posting on social media, mainly Facebook. Twitter, not so much. Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to join in on them, just follow us. Just follow us on Instagram, especially at Stezo Radio. You can find us on Facebook. We got a Facebook page, Stezo Radio, or you can just look for me personally, Stezo Johns, and just send a request, and you can join in on them too. We don't do them a lot. It's not an everyday thing, but we post them up there a lot. As far as it's a good way for us to get topics and ideas for the show too. And as far as the ring go, especially the part about upgrading, I don't see a problem with upgrading the ring. That's just me. But I want some shit upgraded too. I want my TV upgraded. Go ahead and upgrade that sound system that you bought me. Go ahead and upgrade that watch that you bought me. Go and put a little more diamonds around that boy for me. Let's be fair. All right, y'all.